New York Giants at home, Week 4 for some Monday Night Football action. In comes the Seattle Seahawks with an offense that's dropped 37 points back-to-back weeks.
Take it. Smith floats it. Caught. Bobo. Touchdown.
That O-face up against a Giants team that's given up 28 or more points all 3 games.
Purdy throwing. It's caught. Touchdown.
Geno Smith and company flying high heading into Week 4. Giants secondary facing a quarterback who threw for almost 300 yards last week, over 8 an attempt, was over 300 yards the week before. He's got it going on.
Smith locks in and hits Metcalf. Quick strike. Metcalf breaks a tackle. Trying to break another.
Now Geno goes after New York's rattled defense. No one in their secondary played great in Week 3.
Pass is caught on the fly here by Jawan Jennings.
Both their safeties, cornerbacks Deonte Banks and Adoree Jackson, all have to play better this week, after all allowing a rating over 95 on their targets versus San Francisco.
Going deep over the middle, wide open, making the grab, and still on his feet, and picking up a lot of extra yardage, Deebo Samuel.
Banks also left that game hurt, so track his status. Now that group will try and slow DK Metcalf, 110-plus yards in Week 3.
Play fake. Smith, a dart, caught by Metcalf. First down.
Wide receiver Tyler Lockett, only 34 yards last week, but scored twice the week before.
Throws far side, it's Lockett. Does he reach the ball across? He does! It's over, baby! Touchdown!
Metcalf and Lockett get the most targets, but New York has to be able to limit the side characters too. 5 guys had 30-plus yards for Seattle last week. One, running back Kenneth Walker, who almost had 60.
Dump off for Walker. Shakes one man. Walker still going. And Kenneth Walker remains upright and gets a reaction from this crowd.
Walker may be in line for another good game toking it too. He scored 2 more times, but also ran for close to 100 yards on 5.5 a run.
And even on the goal line, enough patience to sift his way through. And once he sees it, he's decisive and finds the goal line.
Seahawks should be tempted to feed Walker plenty this week if New York doesn't stiffen up their run defense. 4.6 per run allowed to all 3 backs they've faced this season.
Give to Connor off the left side and into the end zone for the first offensive touchdown of 2023.
Giants offense, will it have Saquon? They were like Trent without Mikey, Cheech without Chong, Snoop without Martha last week. Their offense just doesn't burn the same unless the Giants have DJ and Saquon.
Keeps it himself, Jones. But he's dragged down at the 44-yard line. No room to roam there.
They need more than 12 points and to be better than 3 for 12 on third down this week. Hawks facing an offense and a quarterback lacking mojo. Daniel Jones, 4.3 per attempt, no TDs, a pick, low 60s rating versus San Francisco.
Batted up, volley ball, picked off at the 40.
Barkley's vowed to return this week. They need him bad. He's their O-face game breaker.
This offense waking from its summer slumber because it was a different offense from 6 quarters ago.
If they don't have him, the spotlight likely lands back on Jones' arm, which did produce against the Cardinals.
Takes the snap, back to throw, zips one into the end zone, and it's caught for the touchdown, Giants.
Just not the next week. We know Jones and company have not performed well against upper echelon defenses so far. So what are they looking at with Seattle's? They've given up a lot of passing yards, 300-plus yards in all 3 games. Over 350 to Andy Dalton, 2 TDs, no picks.
Dalton lays it out there. Wide open is Chark. Makes a move on a spin, and Chark's going to take it in. Touchdown.
Seattle gave up over 140 yards to Adam Thielen. This week, their adversaries, tight end Darren Waller.
That's caught, and enough for the first down.
7 targets last week, 20 yards. Giants need more from all their pass catchers. Darius Slayton is their WR1.
Under that blitz, just kind of steps up, feels his way, to eventually find a receiver working back to the football, and Darius Slayton.
Harris Campbell, Wan'Dale Robinson, none had more than 32 yards in Week 3. Not Jalen Wyatt or Jalen Hyatt.
Jones to the outside drop. Right there, Brightwell dropped it.
I know I could have left that at 2 weeks, but Trent would have told me 3 weeks is kind of money. Seattle's pass rush expects to make a mark in this game. How big a mark they leave could hinge on whether New York's stud left tackle Andrew Thomas is available. He didn't play Week 3. Jones took 2 more sacks. That's 12 for the year.
And this is the beauty of being in third down and rushing 4. You don't have to blitz. Hargrave just goes over it.
Seattle's pass rush could work with that. They bagged Dalton 3 times, a whopping 11 QB hits.
Deep drop. Dalton is dumped by Reed.
If Barkley is out, how often does New York toke it? Only did so 11 times in Week 3. Matt Breida scored, but that's about all you can say about the rushing attack with no Saquon.
The big hole and bulling his way is Matt Breida for a touchdown.
Seattle has a long list of injury watch guys. Cornerback Trey Brown, outside linebacker Darrell Taylor, defensive end Draymond Jones, all left hurt last week. Take the preview from here, lay down your keys and picks, and don't forget you can watch live games, NFL RedZone, NFL Network, and more on NFL Plus. Panel of 10, your turn.